United Kingdom, on the 14th of February 1895, the Oscar Wilde's play, The Importance of Being Earnest, premiered in London. The 14th of February 1920, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, was established. The 14th of February 1876, the Ottoman Empire introduced its first constitution, marking the Tanzimat reforms. The 14th of February 1929, the infamous St. Valentine's Day massacre occurred in Chicago during Prohibition. The 14th of February 1973, the Constitution of Pakistan was approved by the National Assembly. France, on the 14th of February 1400, the famous English poet Geoffrey Chaucer passed away. Germany, on the 14th of February 1876, Alexander Graham Bell filed the patent for the telephone. Russia, on the 14th of February 1945, Soviet forces captured Budapest during World War II. Japan, on the 14th of February 1931, the first Penguin book were published as affordable paperbacks. The 14th of February 1859, Oregon was admitted as the 33rd state of the United States. The 14th of February 1989, the first private TV channel in Pakistan, NTM, was launched. Italy, the 14th of February 273 AD, Saint Valentine was executed for defying an emperor's ban on marriage. The 14th of February 2005, China celebrated its first Valentine's Day with widespread adoption of Western customs. Brazil, on the 14th of February 2011, Carnival celebrations in Rio de Janeiro attracted global attention. Turkey, on the 14th of February 2023, Valentine's Day saw solidarity and relief efforts for earthquake victims. The 14th of February 1966, Australia transitioned to decimal currency. Mexico, on the 14th of February 1911, Francisco Madero launched his revolutionary campaign against the Diaz regime. The 14th of February 1817, Argentine forces triumphed in the Battle of Chacabuco during the Independence Wars. South Korea, on the 14th of February 2000, Valentine's Day became widely celebrated with unique local customs. Nigeria, on the 14th of February 2015, the presidential elections were postponed due to security concerns. Egypt, on the 14th of February 2011, Tahrir Square protests led to significant political reforms. Turkey, on the 14th of February 1923, the Treaty of Lausanne was signed, establishing the modern boundaries of Turkey. The 14th of February 1989, Pakistan successfully test-fired its first nuclear-capable missile, the Gauri. The 14th of February 2016, Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her 64th year on the throne, becoming the longest reigning British monarch. India, on the 14th of February 2005, India and Pakistan signed the Comprehensive Bilateral Agreement to improve relations. The 14th of February 1990, East and West Germany agreed to reunify, ending the division of the country. The 14th of February 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, marking the start of the Russo-Ukrainian War. The 14th of February 2016, Japan's Mount Sakurajima volcano erupted, spewing a plume of ash 5,000 meters into the air. The 14th of February 2005, Italy's first civil union law for same-sex couples came into effect. The 14th of February 1972, US President Richard Nixon arrived in Beijing for a historic visit to China. South Africa, on the 14th of February 1990, Nelson Mandela was released from prison after 27 years, paving the way for the end of apartheid. The 14th of February 2005, Turkey began accession negotiations to join the European Union. The 14th of February 1979, the Canadian government introduced the maple leaf flag as the official national flag. The 14th of February 1859, the first Australian rules football match was played in Melbourne. The 14th of February 1989, the Mexican government signed the Brady Plan, restructuring its foreign debt. The 14th of February 2018, the 2018 Winter Olympics opened in Pyeongchang, South Korea. The 14th of February 2019, Nigeria held its general elections, with Muhammadu Buhari re-elected as president. The 14th of February 2011, protesters in Egypt's Tahrir Square celebrated the resignation of President Hosni Mubarak. The 14th of February 2012, Greece reached a deal with its creditors to secure a second bailout package. The 14th of February 1967, Thailand became a founding member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. The 14th of February 1979, China launched a brief invasion of Vietnam, sparking the Sino-Vietnamese War. The 14th of February 1931, the Spanish Republic was proclaimed, ending the monarchy. The 14th of February 2016, Switzerland voted in a referendum to maintain free movement of people with the EU. Sweden on the 14th of February 1989 became the first country to ban the use of chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. Ethiopia on the 14th of February 1986, the government launched its Red Terror campaign, a brutal crackdown on dissent. The 14th of February 2009, Zimbabwe abandoned its own currency and adopted the US dollar due to hyperinflation. The 14th of February 1990, Chile's transition to democracy was completed with the inauguration of Patricio Aylwin as president. The 14th of February 1945, Norway's King Haakon VII returned to Norway after the country's liberation from Nazi occupation. The 14th of February 1990, Ireland's first female president, Mary Robinson, was inaugurated. The 14th of February 1990, Portugal's first free elections since the Carnation Revolution were held. Kenya on the 14th of February 2008, a power-sharing agreement was signed in Kenya to end post-election violence. The 14th of February 2019, Saudi Arabia held its first ever Formula E race in Diriyah.